For anyone who has been paying attention to Nollywood lately, one thing has become impossible to ignore. Every time Sonia Uche and Bryan Okwara appear together in a movie, viewers seem to become completely invested in their performances. It is not just about the storyline or the production quality. The biggest conversation always comes back to the same thing, the way these two actors manage to make their scenes feel so believable. What is even more interesting is that the excitement surrounding them continues to grow with every new project. Fans are not simply watching their movies anymore, they are studying their interactions, replaying key scenes, and sharing their opinions across social media platforms. Many people believe there is a secret behind the effectiveness of their performances, but the truth may actually be much simpler than most viewers realize. One of the main reasons Sonia Uche and Bryan Okwara stand out is because they approach emotional scenes differently from many actors. Instead of trying too hard to convince the audience, they often allow emotions to develop naturally. Viewers are given time to connect with their characters, understand their struggles, and become emotionally involved in their journeys. This approach creates a level of realism that many fans find refreshing. Rather than feeling like they are watching actors perform, audiences often feel like they are witnessing real moments unfold on screen. A lot of fans trace the recent increase in attention back to one particular moment from one of their collaborations. It was not necessarily the biggest scene in the movie. It was not filled with dramatic speeches or shocking revelations. In fact, what made the moment special was how simple it was. The scene relied heavily on expressions, timing, and emotional understanding. Viewers noticed the way both actors reacted to each other, and suddenly people began talking about their performances in a completely different way. After that scene gained attention online, discussions exploded. Fans started revisiting earlier projects involving Sonia Uche and Bryan Okwara, looking for similar moments they might have missed. What they discovered surprised them. There were countless examples of subtle acting choices that had gone unnoticed during first viewings. Small smiles, brief pauses, meaningful glances, and understated reactions suddenly became evidence of the strong connection many viewers were sensing. This led to an entirely new appreciation for their work. One of the biggest reasons audiences connect with Sonia Uche is her emotional honesty. She has developed a reputation for fully committing to her characters and making their feelings understandable to viewers. Whether she is portraying happiness, disappointment, determination, or heartbreak, she brings an emotional sincerity that resonates with audiences. People often find themselves relating to her characters because her performances rarely feel artificial. Bryan Okwara, on the other hand, brings a different energy that complements Sonia's style perfectly. His performances are often controlled, calm, and measured. He does not need exaggerated gestures or dramatic dialogue to capture attention. Instead, he relies on subtle expressions and strong screen presence. This combination creates an interesting dynamic whenever the two actors share scenes. Sonia often brings emotional intensity, while Bryan provides stability and depth. Together, they create a balance that feels natural and engaging. Another reason people cannot stop talking about them is what many fans describe as an unspoken connection. This does not necessarily refer to anything outside their professional work. Instead, viewers are talking about the way they interact as performers. There seems to be a level of understanding between them that allows scenes to flow smoothly. They appear comfortable in each other's presence, and that comfort translates directly to the screen. Audiences notice these things even when they cannot fully explain them. Sometimes the strongest chemistry is not found in dramatic moments, but in ordinary conversations and quiet exchanges. That is exactly where Sonia Uche and Bryan Okwara often shine. Their ability to make simple scenes feel meaningful has become one of their biggest strengths. A conversation that would feel average with other actors can suddenly become memorable when performed by them because of the authenticity they bring to the interaction. Their latest collaboration has become a major talking point for another reason as well. Many viewers went into the movie expecting a good performance, but few anticipated the level of reaction that followed. As clips began circulating online, audiences quickly started sharing their favorite moments. Before long, social media platforms were filled with discussions about specific scenes, emotional exchanges, and memorable performances. Some viewers focused on the emotional depth of the characters. Others praised the natural dialogue delivery. Many simply talked about how invested they became in the story because of the performances. What makes this reaction particularly interesting is that it has extended beyond traditional fan communities. Even casual viewers who do not normally participate in online discussions found themselves talking about the movie. This kind of widespread engagement is difficult to achieve and usually indicates that something has genuinely connected with audiences. Another factor that separates Sonia Uche and Bryan Okwara from other Nollywood pairs is their ability to avoid predictability. In many films, viewers can immediately anticipate how certain scenes will play out. With these two actors, however, audiences often remain emotionally engaged because their performances feel spontaneous. Their reactions seem genuine rather than scripted, which keeps viewers invested in the outcome of each scene. Fans have also noted that they seem to make each other better performers. This is an important quality that is often overlooked when discussing on-screen chemistry. Great acting partnerships are not just about looking good together on camera. They involve listening, reacting, and creating moments that feel authentic. Sonia Uche and Bryan Okwara appear to understand this perfectly. Instead of competing for attention, they work together to strengthen scenes and enhance the overall story. The growing popularity of their collaborations also reflects changing audience preferences. Modern viewers are becoming increasingly interested in authenticity. They want characters who feel real and performances that evoke genuine emotions. Audiences are less impressed by exaggerated drama and more attracted to believable storytelling. Sonia Uche and Bryan Okwara have benefited from this shift because their strengths align closely with what viewers are looking for today. Social media has amplified these conversations significantly. Every time a scene featuring the two actors is shared online, thousands of comments follow. Fans debate their best performances, discuss memorable moments, and analyze the smallest details. Some viewers even admit that they have rewatched certain scenes multiple times because they continue discovering new things they missed initially. This level of audience engagement is rare and demonstrates the impact their work is having. Another fascinating aspect of their popularity is how different viewers connect with different parts of their performances. Some people are drawn to emotional scenes, others appreciate the quieter moments.